Welcome back, everyone. My name's Shot, and today we're checking out Moth House. It's a horror game about collecting moths, I think. It looks pretty cool. Interesting. Let's check it out. Am I reading this? Dear son, I hope this letter finds you well. I'm writing to inform you that I'm leaving far from here on an expedition. Unfortunately, I can't provide a location. I know this may come as a surprise to you, but please understand that this decision was not an easy one. If in a year you do not receive a letter from me, it means that I will not return. I hope that this will not happen, but if I still do not get in touch, then I have a request to you. In the attached letter, there's a list with species of moths. Come to my house and catch them. Then get those moths out of the house. Set them free. With all my love, your dad. It's a very weird request, but you know what? I'll do it. Oh. No need to go back. This style is so cool. I already love it. I already love this so much. Okay, so... Okay, I have to collect moths. Set them in the house? Boom. Really? God, I haven't played a game. As you can tell, if you subscribe or watch my videos at all, I haven't uploaded in a little bit. So I'm just not used to it. I'm a little rusty on horror games. How do I collect these moths? Are those moths? Use the mouse wheel to change the item. Oh. What do I have? I have 7 American dagger moths and 5 leopard moths. Am I collecting more of these? I am getting more, so these are the same ones. I don't really know how many I need. I feel like I only need 1. Look at you. Are you different? Are you different? All right, any of these look special? You kind of look special. Well, you two. So I got 5 tiger moths, 1 Kechropia moth. Okay. Very cool. What about you? You different? I like this. Oh, wait, hold on. There's something flying big around. Anything new? Oh, 8 spotted forester moths? Apparently my dad doesn't have any lights. Why do you like moths so much, Dad? Moths emit ultrasound as a way of communicating with other moths and detecting their environment. This ultrasound is typically measured in kilohertz, with the average value of around 30 to 60 kilohertz. The moth produces the ultrasound by vibrating special organs in its body called tymbals? I thought it was going to say symbols. Interestingly, there are devices called bat detectors, probably for bats, that can capture these ultrasounds, which can help in monitoring moth populations and their behavior. This is because bats, which are natural predators of moths, also use ultrasound to locate their prey. So when a moth uses ultrasound, does it like let the bats know where it's at? Can it read the same thing? I have a bat detector. It's getting higher. Wait, hold on. Does that mean a moth was near me? That's locked. Okay, it just got louder over there. Why would I put out the match? Oh, you guys are big. Why is there a goose on the TV? I have so many questions about this game, but I love it all. God, this is disgusting, though. Like, just knowing that like, you have... I mean, moths are, like, the least creepy... One of the least creepiest bugs, right? Like, they're just goofy looking butterflies, right? I'm sorry, do I have all of these just in... Oh, in a jar. I put them all in a jar. So we got lunar moth or Luna moth. We got some atlas moths. A grape leaf skeletonizer moth. That sounds crazy. Anything else crazy or new? No? Okay. Love it. Wait, how did I put out... I don't remember how I put out the match. I don't remember. Wait, what was it? I fully have no memory. Not that. Ah, it was F. That makes sense because it's fire. What are you guys? Are you guys anything new? No? Crowbar. The Luna moth is a species of moth found in North America. It's known for its striking appearance with large pale green wings that have a distinctive shape and pattern. The wingspan of a Luna moth can reach up to 11 centimeters, making it one of the largest moths in North America. The caterpillars of this species are also quite striking, with bright green bodies and long spiny tails. The Luna moth is primarily active at night and feeds on nectar of flowers. I've actually seen one in real life, and they're very cool. Why would I cook? Tell me why that is a thing that would happen. Got moths in here. Are you anything new? Were those the Creatontos Genghis moth? Ew, those have like weird legs. It is giving me like real creepy vibes, the whole like hearing the wings flutter. Look at you. You're a big one. I will collect all of you. Okay, so we got some emerald moths. Nothing crazy new. Really? None of you are new? You guys are like gigantic. Like, look at you. Oh, we did. We got Death's Head Hawk Moth, Green Hawk Moth, Emperor Gum Moth. These are so cool. Just getting like, I just getting to know all these different moths is actually really cool. Oh, this is the weird one with the weird leg things. The Creatontos Genghis moth is a species of moth found in Southeast Asia, Australia, and parts of Africa. It's known for its distinctive appearance with brightly colored hind wings that are covered in long, fluffy hair-like structures called cormata. The cormata are used by pale moths to release pheromones that attract females for mating. The moth is also notable for its ability to vary the size and shape of its cormata in response to environmental and social factors, which may play a role in mate selection and competition. Okay, cool. I need a key for that one room. Give me all your malls. I don't know why, but when that goes out, I get like huge anxiety that something is like something bad's gonna happen when my match goes out. I don't think it will, but it's really messing with me. Anything else? So we got the Cytheronia regalis moth, waved sphinx moth. I think that's it of new moths. What was that? What did I just get? Did I get a recipe? Am I gonna cook something? Hi, Paul. Turns out the lingua moths has many abilities besides speaking human language. What? They're capable of redacted, so I have to report that I'm going to redacted. I'm not sure if I'll get back from there. Put in the name of science. But in the name of science, I have to check it out. I grow new types of moths in basement. I hope that while I'm away, the house will not rot from large numbers of different moths. Just in case, I'll block the entrance. If something happens, then redacted. What the heck? A moth capable of speech? That spooked me out, man. What? Did I just die? What the heck just happened? Is this thing eating people? Did I get any new ones? Walnut Sphinx Moth looks new. Oh, Black Witch Moth. I have 17 of those. Is that new? Am I gonna find all the moths in this room? I feel like this would be like the hive, right? Of the world's largest moth that apparently eats people. I gotta tell you, I don't... No, sorry. Headphones weird. I gotta tell you, I don't think I would be scared. Well, no, hold on. That's not true. I would definitely be terrified if that happened, right? 100%. It'd be crazy to not be. But I think I'd punch that bug right in its face. I think that's what I would do. I don't think a moth could take me out. Are moths even dangerous? Like, they can't, like, hurt you. I mean, this one's, you know, giant, so maybe it's evolved something to do. I don't see any. I'm not getting any, like, newer ones. Oh, my God. Right when I exit, that's when the light goes out. Sorry, I'm trying not to curse. Okay, I'm here. And this was this way. Yeah, I still don't have a key. Recipe? Oh, that's how you save the game. By cooking. Literally? Is that it? Am I making that up? Am I supposed to be using the like the emitter to find out where this thing is? So I should like avoid it? I don't really know. Did I die technically? I don't, it didn't seem like I died. Still no newer ones. This was the basement he was talking about. Is that it? Is that it flying around that I'm hearing? That's gotta be it, right? And it's gonna attack me. But I want all these. I feel like these are new. It is it. What's it at? It's kinda high. There it is. Can it see me? I think it's flying fast. Ooh. Hey, I got the Polyphemus moth and the Io moth and the Brahmin moth, Comet moth, Hercules moth, so I just need the White Witch moth and the Rosy Maple moth. And then I'm good. Do I see anything that look like these? Both of them look like white-ish moths. Where are you, Rosy Maple? I can't tell if the model for the moths actually constitute the same thing. I also need to find that key. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. Ooh, wait, what is this? Wait, what is this? Wait, I cook these? Why would I cook these? What? What do I do with this? What a... I need to collect these. There's got to be a moth that I don't know in here. Hold on, hold on. Dude, I didn't get any of them. What do I do? I have the key. recipe. I'm so confused on what these are. Okay, there are multiple endings in this game. So I'm wondering if in order for the multiple ending, do I have all of them? I have all of them. So I could just leave. The death's head hawk mouth lash is a large distinctive moth that's found in various parts of the world, including Europe, Asia, Africa. Gets its name from the skull-shaped pattern in its thorax, which resembles a human skull and has been associated with death and the supernatural. This moth has a wingspan of up to 13 centimeters, primarily brown in color, with yellow or orange stripes on its abdomen. Strange. I guess it's strange. I don't really know. Nope. Where am I? I'm here. Which means I can go here. What do I do with this? What do I do with this food? Oh my god, I got the key, so I can go look over here. But I already technically won, right? So I could... Hello, human. I'm the Moth King's helper. You see, the king can't speak like a human, unlike me. Oh, you're one of those speaking moths. I know the human language, and I can also translate from the language of moths. Our master has disappeared from the house, and the Moth King is hungry. He's already tired of eating little moths flying by past him. Once he even almost ate me. The king needs to be fed urgently with normal food. He needs soup, moth soup. There are many types of moths, and if you mix them properly, you'll make a great soup. Please make soup and feed the Moth King. Thanks, but one pot of soup isn't enough for a king. Make more soup. Also, I don't know if the king liked this soup, so it's better. It's better will be if you make soup from other ingredients. He didn't like that soup. Maybe this one? But the king has not eaten for a long time, and 2 pots of soup is not enough for him. So make another batch of soup. I think he'll have enough. Did I make the same one I just made? Thank you for feeding the Moth King. However, he says that your soups were terrible and he would have been better off starving. I don't want to do this, but I have to follow the king's orders. The Moth King says you killed moths for nothing to make those awful soups. He wants to drive you to Moth Hell. Moth Hell's a terrible place for moths, but not only moths get there, but people too. For example, our owner got there. On this, we will have to part. I'm sorry, but there's no choice, so goodbye. Oh my god, I'm in Moth Hell. A game by Ken Forrest. Hold on. Hold on. I did not get all the endings. Oh my god, I gotta start over. Okay, so there's 3 endings. One was, I guess, Moth Hell. One is doing good to the Moth King, I guess. Give him the right food. And then the other is just escape, right? Get all the moths out. Ooh, I should have done that one. Well, oh my god, the mouse got me again. I'll see you all once I finish getting the rest of this. I don't know if I'll be able to get all of it, but I'll try to get all the endings. Oh my god, I'm missing one moth. Yeah, I kind of wanted to get caught by you, just in case those moths are down in the basement. And they are. Cool. Okay, that should be all the moths. That's it. That's why that was locked, because it's the basement room. Okay, well, this should be one of the endings, right? Releasing all of them? Yeah, this should be one of the endings. Oh, you're gonna do it in the rain? That doesn't seem like a good idea. Wait, so what's that ending? Okay, well now I want to see what happens if we get the, I don't know, feed the Moth King? Real question is this enough? I don't think it is. Oh, damn it. Well, everyone, that was Moth House. I was unable to get all the endings because that's all the time I have today for this one. And there's no, I mean, if you fail, you got to go through the whole thing again, collect all the moths. I just don't have the time. But now you can play this yourself and find out what happens when you feed the Moth King all the correct food. But no, I actually really enjoyed this. It was super creepy. And yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. So if you want to play it for yourself, the link will be in the description below. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share. And as always, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.